Kids and cadets, welcome back to Tommy Time. Got a message this week from a guy said, I got a dead mower. Can I bring it by? And so this was the dead mower. So he just left about 30 minutes ago. So I didn't recognize him at first, but I did after a while. But I noticed my sticker on it. He never said anything in his text that he was a former customer. So the deal with this thing is, he said it runs, but this front end was bowing. It was kind of bow-legged. It was doing something like that. So he said the machine ran, it was just the wheels were screwed up. I said, I'll give you 20 bucks for it. He says, no, you sold it to me at a good price. Just take it. So I zipped off the front end. They're 5 10mm screws, zipped it off with my DeWalt. I had this machine that I recently took out of storage. I was going to rectify it and then realized the deck is shot. 2 out of the 3 bolts popped through a rusty deck, so I just stole the front end off of this thing to put on this machine. So when I took this one off, I think all the decks are pretty much standard. It had this up piece, so I figured, well, this one will work. The only difference is this is a fixed wheel and this is adjustable. It's got the 5-tab adjustable, so that's the only thing that's going to be different. In the wheel width, it's got wider wheels than the original, but they're the same diameter. I think they're 7s probably. So what I'm going to do is take the rear wheels here, which are fixed, and put them in the bottom hole here to give me highest deck height, because it's a little bit off right now as far as deck leveling. So basically I'm Mickey Mousing this thing to the maximum, because I don't know if I had any of these fixed wheel front ends in stock, but I did have the adjustable, so I threw it on there. Maybe what I could do is move these wheels to the back. They're wider, and put the skinnies up front. I gotta still figure that out. So he said it ran. Let's see what this thing will do. We might have an easy turnaround here of just remove and replace the front end, so it's not often I get something back, and it's an easy R&R. Usually it's a shit show of sorts. So I don't know if this thing was just too thin. It kind of, oh, I see right here, it broke. That explains it. The plastic broke here. Maybe he put too much pressure on it, or was going through some thick stuff. Yeah, it broke here too, so that's why this thing is bowing out. 2 cracks in the plastic. So let's look this thing over. Clucky, what do you think? Free mower that supposedly runs. Okay, I think we're halfway up on the dipstick. Let's just make sure we got enough oil. I don't want to blow up a freebie. if I don't have to. It appears he never checked the oil. I'm trying to get the dipstick started. I'm just going to add a little bit of oil just in case. It's not coming above the low mark with a quick look, so just to be cautious. Where did I put the oil? Okay, right in front of me. If it was any closer, it would have bit me in the face. Looks like I replaced the pull cord rope on this one. Don't really remember this machine. Guy looked familiar after I ended up talking to him for a couple minutes. I recognized him. So kind of busy. Had some sales. Waiting for some scrappers to show up. It's been slow on scrappers, but sales are steady, Freddy. Okay, that brought me halfway up, so that's going to be good enough to try this thing. If this thing starts, it'll go right back out to the front line because I surely need inventory. Let me cluck around with this. He kind of did it wrong. These small ones stay in place as your hinge. The black ones with the big butterfly wings, those come out. But hey, it was free. I'm not gonna bust the guy's chops. Probably should have put the handle down first, wasting you guys' time. I know you got mowers to fix. Okay. I don't think this guy bought this season. I think this was last year's. Okay, I just hand tighten those for the time being. Okay, so he's been using it a lot. Did he leave me any gas? He left me about a quarter of a tank, so we're going to be able to try this thing. Still got to move the rear wheels. It's going to be a kind of an odd setup, but it's going to work. Okay, blade's kind of nicked in a couple of places, but there's enough meat on it to sharpen it up. He was cutting some big stuff. Quite a bit of buildup. Okay, Clucky. Clucky, it's time to prime and go. This happens to be a 2012, by the way, Troy built 550EX big engine. I'll give you model number. The model number for this Troy built is 11 Alpha dash Alpha 5 Bravo Lima 729. We've worked on some of these 729s before. Okay, let's go. Let's pull and go. Okay, extremely happy with this Troy built. This makes up for all the pain and misery that some of these other crap boxes give me. This is an easy in and out. Replace the front end, going to sharpen the blade, and then move these rear wheels down to the lowest deck position, which will give me the highest deck cut. So the only issue is if Harvey comes over here and wants to adjust it, he's going to lower the front end down, and it's going to cut like that because these are fixed here. He'll have to come over here and mess with them. But I think there's going to be enough option where put this in the highest deck position. Maybe if he wants a lower cut, he can maybe drop it down a notch or two here. It's just going to cut on a downhill angle. Anywho, very happy with the free one. Sold it, got it back for free, and it's going out the door again for more profit. So this has been a profitable Troy built 550EX machine, and I've got to put another marking sticker on it. So let me just take you around front and I'll show you what's for sale. This rusty Troy built, another 21 front wheel drive. I got it at 160 just because of the surface rust. Baby 20 for 130. This crafty that I've rectified, I ended up putting some AC tape on it, HVAC, because nobody really liked it with the rust. Got that for 180, and this 21-inch Murray for 130. So 4 ready to go, 2 and 2, 2 self-propelled, 2 regular pushers. This Troy built for the budget-conscious shopper. Mechanically fine, no issues. It's just when they see this, they're going to think big red turd, and I don't want to sand this down and spend a bunch of time to spray paint it. Hence 160. Okay, Clucky and I are going on to something else. Appreciate you guys coming out. I'll take the quickie quick any day of the week. Adios, amigos. Tip your waitress and waitstaff.